When this girl walked into the coffee shop where she worked one morning, she found her coworker Elena crying quietly in the back room with her face turned toward the wall. She went to her and asked what had happened. Elena wiped her eyes and explained that her landlord had called that morning to say she had exactly 3 days to pay 2 full months of overdue rent or she would be evicted without any further discussion. The girl sat down beside her on the break room bench and listened to everything without interrupting once. Elena had no family nearby who could help her out. Her savings had already been drained by a medical bill she was still recovering from, and she was barely managing to keep up with her basic expenses each week. The girl was quiet for a long moment after Elena finished. Then she stood up and walked to her locker and took out the envelope she had been carefully saving for 4 full months with plans to finally buy herself a new laptop so she could finish her online coursework from home. She counted out the money and placed the full amount on the table next to Elena. Without hesitation, Elena stared at it and then looked up stunned and said, "Are you serious? I cannot possibly take this from you." The girl said, "Yes, you absolutely can, and you will pay me back whenever you are ready, and please do not stress about it at all." Elena cried again and pulled her into a long, tight hug. Months later, the girl's old laptop finally gave out completely, and she told her manager she would need to use the store computer to keep up with her coursework. Her manager looked confused and asked why she did not just use her own. The girl explained calmly that she had given away her savings to help a coworker with rent. The manager went quiet for a moment and then excused herself. 10 minutes later, she came back and set a brand new laptop bag on the counter. She said, "I have been looking for a reason to buy this for the store, but I think you are the one who actually needs it right now." The girl was completely stunned. The manager said, "Elena told me everything last week, and I have been waiting to see whether you would ever mention it yourself, but you never did, and that tells me everything I need to know about the kind of person you are and the kind of person I want growing here." The girl realized then that Elena had not only quietly repaid every single dollar, but had also gone to the manager on her behalf without saying a word. Drop a heart if you believe that being truly selfless never goes unnoticed for long, and press follow button.